What's up, guys? Jason Emma here, Rewind Toys. So I put out a video the other day, and at the end of it I showed that I just picked up a 1988 Michelangelo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle loose, and expressed the fact that eventually I would love to get the original 88s on card again, but that would be something that would happen down the road. Now, it's weird because my wife and my kids didn't know that I'd purchased that, but Father's Day came along, and the craziest thing happened, and I'm really very super excited to share this with you guys. Like, sometimes it's just serendipitous, and I've got to show this to you. I'm just super excited. So they give me my Father's Day gift, and I'll be damned if it isn't. And I'm going to try. The light's going to want to reflect off this. It is a 1988 on card Michelangelo 10-back unpunched. This is a hard head. This is not the soft head, but it is the 1988. Like I said, on card, unpunched. Just amazing. They got a killer deal on this, apparently, and this was my Father's Day gift. And I absolutely love it. Went out and bought a case for it instantly. The only negative about this guy is he has some sun fading on his arm, as you can see there. The guy bought this apparently from a collection, and the guy had left it sitting on a shelf where the sun hit it. The only other negative up here is you see, which is weird because it's unpunched, but at one time there was a price tag on here, and someone, if you can see that, they kind of pulled it off, took a little bit with it. The card itself is actually in fairly decent condition. My wife, who is amazing, actually spent the time to learn enough to figure out which version of this she should get, because I guess there was a couple of guys that had them, and she was really trying to figure out which one would be the best one for the price. Like, this is a great first step into having all of the turtles, the 88 turtles, on card again, which is something I had, obviously, as a kid. I never kept them on card, but I actually had them a few years back. It's been a little longer than that now. I had all four of them on card, and I had to sell them at the time because I needed the money at the time. This was before I was with my current wife. She knew that story, and I think, this was just a killer Father's Day present. Like, just amazing, and I'm so grateful for it. Another thing I picked up, and I actually have a version of this, and these are just cool. These came out a few years back. These are the comic book inspired Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are not a hard line to get. They're not an expensive line. We have a local toy store here in Cincinnati, and it's great. And it's the toy department. They're a good group of guys and girls that work there, and I feel like their prices are just fair and really awesome. They're if you know retail at all, they're always just a smidge under what retail would be. So while you're not getting them at collector's prices where you just go out and you find them and you're like, oh, I got really lucky, they're still worth a little bit when you buy them. But I really dig these figures, and I have 3 of the 4. I picked this Leo up. He's actually slightly different than the one I had before, and I didn't know that they did those. So it's a cool line. They also make these in the black and white, which would be really cool to get. Been looking for those. I actually was a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the comic book days before the cartoon came out. I had a buddy that introduced me to the comics, so I started reading those really young, and of course fell in love with the cartoon when it came out, and the movie, and so on and so forth. So we also picked this up while we were out. This is just a puzzle. It's from 1989. This is a Ghostbusters 2 movie poster puzzle. My wife loves doing puzzles. We saw this, had a great price tag on it. We thought, why not? Let's pick this up. And it's just going to look really cool put together. But even not, the box for display just looks awesome. And again, big Ghostbusters fan, so this is going to be a fun addition to our household. But guys, I mean, come on, man. Seriously. I mean, how did I get this lucky? This is amazing, and I love it so much. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was just a short one just to kind of let you know what was going on here. Let me know if you guys have been picking anything up, and drop in the comments, what have you been picking up recently? I love to hear all about your toy hunting and the lines that you're into, the things you're obsessed with, because God knows I geek out about them and talk about mine all the time. So please share down in the comments. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. And remember, when it comes to these wonderful toys from our childhood, the hunt, that's half the fun.